Hello everybody, this is Michelle Litwiller with OWLET Stampers. I'm a minute or two behind. I'm just trying to get used to this new software. So I will wait a second and let some people jump on. Tonight I have some Valentine cards I'm going to show you. In the Occasions catalog, they have some really pretty Valentine paper. It's really sparkling. It has lots of pink and purple in it. But I don't know about you, but I'm a very traditional when it comes to holidays. So I love red and white and pink for Valentine's Day. Hello. Hi guys. So the cards I'm going to show you tonight are using traditional red and white for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to show you those cards in just a minute. A few little housekeeping is make sure if you can comment and share. I know a few people have popped on and said hi. And I think there's a little share button. You can share that. This week I have some of the Petal Passion embellishments to give away, a whole package. These are really, really pretty. They have like these little flowers with a pearl and then these silver leaves. And there are quite a few in here, 24. These are in the Occasions catalog, and I believe they retail for about $8. So I'm going to give those away to somebody in the comments and for sharing. And today also is January 31st for those of you watching from my YouTube channel. So, all right, I think we can get started. This is the first Valentine Day card I'm going to show you. We did this at a class last night that I taught at the Community Ed, and this set features the, that's funny, Denise, the Heart Happiness stamp set. And then this little Be Mine is from the Valentine stamp set. I cannot think of the name of it, and I don't have it here with me. But it's with that suite, the whole suite, the Lots to Love, I believe it's called. That's where the little one right there came from. So this card we made last night. And then I'm going to show you a sneak peek. This is the other little card we're going to make next. And then I have a few more cards I'll show you at the end that we made at Valentine's class as well. There is a host code if you'd like to order. Let me pull that up for you. So here, I'm used to a touch screen. Here's the host code for February. I know today's the 31st, but tomorrow's February. So this code will be good all through February. And just a heads up, anyone that places at least a $75 order for the whole month of February is also going to get these Petal Passion embellishments and a thank you card from me. And the reason I'm doing that is because February is when I signed up to be a demonstrator 9 years ago. So I'm celebrating my anniversary as well. So sure do love you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's where this stamp set came from. Thank you, Denise. It's a really cute stamp set. So this little heart came from Sure Do Love You, and the rest of these hearts came from Heart Happiness. So, all right, we're going to get started with this card. So let me change the camera view. And you can see my tabletop. Okay, so this is a very simple card, but again, I loved it because of the red and white, and people at class seem to really like it too. So we're going to start out with a piece of Whisper White that measures 5.5 by 8.5, and we're just going to fold that in half. And I did not bring a bone folder. And then our next two, well, this piece, this is the red glimmer paper, and this is just a 1/2 inch by 5.5. And I'm going to attach that with some mini glue dots on each end because they don't like to stick very well, the glimmer paper. And I I just put that in the center. Okay, my next piece is real red, and this is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then the piece we're going to stamp on, the Whisper White, is 4 by 3. So I'm going to need the mat because these stamps are photopolymer, wherever they're at. They were missing last night too. I just mounted them. Where are the stamps? Sorry, I'm trying to find my stamps. I do not see them anywhere. And I mounted them. So, we are going to do what I did last night, and we're going to change it up again. So, we have, I put them on clear blocks, and apparently they're hiding. We're going to use this heart right here, the striped one, with the red ink pad. I had a card class last night and I haven't unpacked yet, and we're just going to stamp this in the center. And then we're going to take this other little heart. We're going to stamp this a few times, and we'll get this little one, and we'll just add a bunch of hearts on here. Okay, something like that. And then we will take this one, this little heart that I already stamped, and I cut it out with the coordinating framelit. I'm just going to put a dimensional on the back, and we will pop that up. It's going to kind of cover that, but that's all right. And then we'll glue this down to the red. What does anybody out there have unusual Valentine colors that they like? Maybe non-traditional colors? If you do, let me know what your favorite Valentine colors are. Or maybe you made a cute card with a non-traditional color. So we have something like this. And to put it on the card, we're also going to use dimensionals. Now, I use the whole edge of my dimensionals. I don't waste them. I just cut, use my snips and just cut, so I use those. Use the whole sheet up. Okay, then this will go down here. And then I'm going to take this pretty silver and white, it's like a new baker's twine, and I am going to make a little bow. I really like Pool Party and Real Red also, Denise. Those are pretty Valentine's Day colors. I agree. I made some last year with that combo. Okay, here's my little bow. Now if I only had scissors. They're all across the room. Let me grab them. Okay. Let me just trim this, and then the little bow goes down with another mini glue dot. And then we'll just put a few rhinestones. I cannot find anything tonight. Okay, here's that. And then I have a few little rhinestones we will put on. And you could, I didn't stamp any other words because it says Be Mine. But on the inside you could stamp Happy Valentine's Day. And here is our first Valentine's Day card. So this one actually turned out a little bit different from my original because, again, my stamps are MIA. So here's just some quick Valentine's cards that you can make up with the Heart Happiness stamp set. So there's the first card. Now I'm going to show you my next card I made about a half an hour ago. I'm not going to lie, but I was thinking about it in my head that this would be a cute card. So you can let me know if you think it's cute, which I showed you already. Is this this little bear, and he is from the stamp set We Must Celebrate. I just love these little animals. They are so cute, and they're really fun to color in with our Stampin' Blend markers. And I don't know if anybody saw on my Owl Star Stampers group page, but this is one big stamp. So let me open it up. Oh, it's not in there. But it's one big stamp, and it looks like this. Let me flip it over so you can see the back as I put the sticker on. So it's kind of big. But I saw somebody else, and I have cut my stamps like one other time. But last night I got brave, and I took my paper snips and an X-Acto knife, and I carefully cut these animals apart. So now I have 4 separate stamps instead of 1. Can you see that? They're all separate, but they all fit back together very nicely. I can stamp them all together if I want. And all I did is I put a little bit of snail on the back so that they would stick together. So now my stamp set to me is way more versatile. So I took these apart and I just used the bear on this card with some Memento ink. So let me show you how we did this card. We started with real red. Again, it's the same measurement, 8.5 by 5.5. I'm just going to fold that. And then the Whisper White we took is 5.25 by 4, and I ran it through the Big Shot with the new embossing folder. It's like the stripes, or I don't know. It reminds me of shiplap, like those. But anyway, we're just going to attach that down. I agree, Denise. I think the bunny would be a very cute Easter card, and even a baby card, I thought, too. Okay, so we have this piece down, so we can set this aside. The next thing I did is I ran these 2 pieces through the Big Shot, this square, it's in the stitch shapes, and then the coordinating layering squares with the scallop. But before we layer those, we're going to stamp the bear in the Memento ink. And we use this ink because this is the ink you use with the blends. And I'm going to color him in with the Stampin' Blends. So I'm just going to ink him up and stamp him towards the bottom. And it looks like I got a tiny little black there, but I'm going to cover that up with my heart. So I have the crumb cake in the light and the dark and my color lifter. So I'm going to color the outside. Oh my gosh, that's such a great idea, Denise. If you saw Denise's comment about having the bunny juggling Easter eggs, I'm coloring this outside with the dark crumb cake. And you don't want to get all the way to the edge or it can run over. That's what I'm finding with these. So I'm going to do the best I can with the camera really close to me. So these markers, again, I can't say enough good things about them. I have not had any problems with them. They color so nice, and they don't leave the lines that the traditional markers leave. I'm trying to color faster for you ladies or men that might be joining me. I feel like it's taken me forever. So who else has played with the blends? Has anybody else out there played with these or have them? They come in a light and a dark shade, except for the bronze, ivory, and the color lifter. Those are individual. And they're $9 for a set or $4.50 for one. Okay, we almost got this part done. I just have to go slow because there's so little. Oh, Kara, you are gonna love them. I know you'll make some really cute cards too. Okay. Now I can go back and like shade him in, and for the sake of the video, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and color in with the light. I'm not gonna make you watch the rest of it. You do want to just be careful when you put the tip in. Do you see it has like, you don't want to just like jam it, and you want to carefully snap it in there. And then we'll just color this with the light. This part is easy because it's a bigger area. Okay, we got our bear colored, and so you want to have a surface on the back. The white one is an eraser. So if I went out of the lines, I can, it will lift the color off. Or if I want to put like a highlight, it'll remove the color. So that's what this is. It's a color lifter. So if you make a mistake or you want to highlight, you use this one with the white ends, the white cap. That's a great question. Okay, we're going to attach this on. And then to get the little hearts, yesterday I was using the jar of framelits, and in the jar of love stamp set, and in the framelits is this cute little thinlet with 8 little hearts. And I've obviously never used it, so I cut these out in real red, and I put them in a little, I keep the little containers, and so anyway they're in there so they won't get lost. And I'm using the fine tip glue pen, and what I did is I tried to lay them out, kind of just so he's juggling them, and then I just put a dot and I stuck it down with this. You just need a tiny little dot to stick them down, and you could put hearts wherever, all over. Or fill the little jar up. I'll show you a cute card we made with the jar as well in just a second. Okay, so I'm not going to use all of them maybe this time. Okay, we'll stick this down. Oops, that got kind of a lot of glue. And don't forget that Celebration is going on through February and March still. So every $50 order you can select a free Celebration choice. It's my favorite time of the Stampin' Up! Year. I also like to stock up on my favorites during this time. My favorite cardstocks and glue and envelopes. I'm covering up that little black ink I got on there so it's not visible anymore. I do need tweezers. I thought of that before I started and then I didn't grab them. Tweezers would be a fabulous idea. Okay, I am going to put one more heart down here. I know these hearts are really tiny. So we got him juggling his hearts. The kind of glue I'm using is called the Fine Tip Glue Pen by Stampin' Up. It's in the adhesive section in the catalog, or if you go on the website and type in fine tip glue pen, you will find it. So it has like a needle top, but it's very precise on where it goes. And one bottle will last you a very, very long time because you just need a little bit. Fine tip glue. Okay, to put this down, we're going to use Stampin' Dimensionals again. I have a brand new sheet right here, and I'm just going to put it on the top and the bottom because it's wet. I normally do all four corners, but this will still work, and I'm just going to position him here. Okay, and then we're going to use the love from the Lots of Labels. It carried over from the holiday catalog, and I'm just stamping that in real red ink, and I'm going to punch it out with a 1 3/8 circle punch. This is just the old style. I still have it. It still works, so I haven't replaced it yet. And then I already went ahead and I punched out a 1.5 inch red circle. So I'm just going to layer these circles together with some regular snail adhesive and put another dimensional on the back. That adhesive it's really nice, so I definitely recommend it if you don't have it, Sue. We're just going to put this down here, and then the ribbon I gave away last week, the new white organza, we're just going to make a bow. I always do my bunny ears, and we will trim it and put it down with a mini glue dot. And there is a cute little non-traditional stamp set that's just a regular stamp set that I turned into a Valentine's card with my favorite Valentine's colors, red and white. My Christmas tree is also red and white and silver. Maybe I just like red. Okay. So I'm going to show you, as soon as I get this down, my other two, I think I have 2 cards that we made last night at my Valentine's Day card class. Okay, mini glue dots. Mini glue dots are right here. Thank you. I'm glad you like the cards. You could use white baker's twine also. So there is that card. 2 cute little bear cards. Okay, so last night I taught a class at the Davison Community Ed, and it was Valentine's Day, and I already showed, the first card I did was 1. Here's another card we made. It says, "You're my Valentine every single day." We used the gold glimmer. We picked up the gold foil there. So that was one card they made. And then this one is the one where we use the jar of love, where I found that little heart. I found the heart framelit in the coordinating bundle. So this one, we stamped the jar onto the Whisper White and filled it with hearts. And then this jar is cut out in vellum, and it's just over top, and it's stamped. The love is stamped on the vellum. And this stamp set is from the Teeny Tiny Wishes. So this was another card that they made last night. And then they made a couple other, but they made some treat boxes to go with it. So this was one that kind of matched this card. Using the heart happiness, and inside is that fun little fluffy crinkled ribbon that's in there. Not ribbon, paper, the crinkled paper. And then this card, we made a pizza box and decorated it to match this. And inside of here is a box of the candy conversation hearts. So that's what was inside of here. So those are just a few other Valentine's things that we made the last few days at my classes. I'm going to switch the camera back to the other view. And so I hope you enjoyed the Valentine's cards tonight. I'll be back next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Again, if you want to order, you can use the host code. You have 24 hours to comment and share. There is a share button. And I'm giving away the Petal Passion embellishments to one lucky winner. And if anyone orders, what did I say, $75 or more for the whole month of February, you will also get a package of these for my Stampin' Up! Anniversary. So I saw a comment from Jennifer, and I'm trying to find it, and I don't see it. I think it was something about the adhesive I used. I used the fine tip glue pen. I don't know if this is what, I'll go back and look at the comments, but this is the adhesive I used to put the little hearts on, if that's what you were asking about. Once the video ends, I'll go back and answer any questions I might have missed. So thank you for joining me and sharing and commenting. And I will pick a winner tomorrow night. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.